Gwen,
Yep.
where are we?
Boulder, Colorado. Well, Lafayette? Louisville?
In this moment, yes, Lafayette.
Yes.
We've done Wednesday, Thursday, today is Friday.
Yep.
In Boulder, surrounding, felt like we've kind of really gotten a full lay of the land, but what are you thinking?
I was probably really against Boulder. Like, you've brought me here how many times to look at it to live, or you've talked about it many times. You came here last year.
Yep.
You know, we've known that we weren't never going to stay long term in Portland. We came here last year.
Yep.
During COVID, I think, to check it out as a place to live, and I've just always been against it. And this trip, I feel like we spent time outside of Boulder proper, and that much more appealing to me.
What was the one-liner that you've been saving for this video?
Oh boy. Oh, that I told you I didn't want to say? Well, first I want to, okay, we can get into that. I want to talk about, I guess I've been getting some negative comments on here about, one of them is we were wearing all black, and that was really unappealing for them to look at. And I have some pink on today, but Pat, you're still in all black.
I'm still in gray. And here's what I do.
Okay.
I wear all black because here's the thing. When you travel all the time, all black stays clean. You're not going to see when I did a drop of barbecue sauce on my black polo as well as if I was wearing one that was bright. So, yes, when I travel, you will see me in all black. And it's slimming, which helps me a little bit too.
And the other complaint we've been getting is people want to see like what we're doing. They wish that you could like splice in, running and biking, and that's just, we don't have a camera crew, and I'm sorry, it's just a little too complicated.
That'll happen in the future wherever we end up.
Yeah, we just got to find somebody to do it. But I think one thing that really hits home with Boulder is something you said, and you reframed it, because everywhere we've looked at, my number one thing is I want family. I want my mom, my dad, and my sister. And that's like, if I have that, I'm willing to give up a lot of other amenities. And Patrick finally framed it as, we've been starting to look at like what's a need and what's a want. And Patrick framed the family thing as, we can't guarantee that my family will move to me, and I really want them to, and I'm never going to stop fighting for that to happen. But he said we need access to family, and Boulder gives us good access. It's a direct flight into Denver for both my parents and your parents. Just a little bit easier access, which I think is a better frame of mind, because that's a need. I can't say I need them where I live because I've been living without them. It's a want, but I need access.
That's right.
Yeah. What did you think of Boulder?
Look, it's no secret, one of my big things was mountain biking from the door. Boulder has mountain biking from the door. Is it going to win any awards? No, but is it mountain biking from the door? Yes. Do they have great, fantastic gravel riding? Yes. Do they probably have access to some weeknight bike racing or some weekend bike racing? Yes. So
very outdoorsy.
It's very
outdoorsy.
Like. People are, you see people riding of all ages, abilities, etc. on bikes. It's very cool. Obviously you and I both know a ton of people here, so the friend network seems to be going in. And really the running for you seems to be, I joined you on the bike, but the running is a 10 out of 10.
It is a 10 out of 10. And I think, we're really trying to make this decision not based on my running career. That is one thing that I've said as well. Like, I want this to be a place we're going to live forever, and we can see it family. And, but there are a lot of, if it's tied with everywhere else, there's so many pluses to being here, not only for my running career right now, but I think for what we do next. Like, you're an agent, like I would help you with that, and like anything we do, like there's just amenities here that I think are hard to
ignore.
Yes.
So I think we're heading to Bend tomorrow. We're both very excited for that trip. And we still need to do a review of Bellingham, which we've been to and we love. Yep.
So we'll do that at some point. But
let's go through and rank these.
All right, mountain biking from the door.
I'm going to call it a 4.
4. Running from the door is a 5. Run year round. This is, there is smoke in the summer, but we've traveled to these other places and they've had air quality issues as well. And there is snow, but there's probably 2 weeks that I'll be disrupted.
we'd love confirmation on that. People watching, you know, in Boulder, like if Gwen really doesn't want to run on snow and ice for fear of pulling a hammy or something like that, like how many days do you feel unsafe running?
Right, but you know, then you just go to Zwift and you do that sort of thing.
Yep.
So I don't know, running year round, I'm going to say a 4.
That's
or would you
fair.
say a
Yep.
3?
Yeah, 4.
Okay,
Yep.
4. Good schools, I think that's a 5.
I think we're 5.
And you know, they have outdoor preschools for Stanley, and yeah, that's all great. Family feel.
5.
I was going to say 4, but I'll give you 5. Small town feel. 5.
I'm gonna go a 4 here.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger.
It's obviously you can get out in the country, but it has big city amenities.
Yeah. And our bonuses that mean nothing. Is it affordable?
No.
You know, okay,
But
you
it's
can
not-
say no, but when you go outside of Boulder, I would
Yep.
say it's very, if we're comparing it to Portland, it's
Yep.
on par. I would say we get the same type of house we had at Portland for the
Yep.
same price. Would you not?
I would agree. Yep.
So I don't know. I feel like it's not cheap, but it's
Yep.
not the worst you could
Yeah.
be.
Yeah. We're not looking 2 blocks off of Pearl Street.
No, we don't want that really expensive. So I'm just going to do a halfer. I don't know.
Yep.
And a view or a wow factor?
I mean, I feel like there were many little pockets where we were running around, in and around, that had, I mean, you feel like if you're on a trail, you're secluded.
Yes.
You're not far from the city, but you do feel quite isolated.
Yes.
And quite.
I think I like the wow factor. I think the mountains here, I'm not a mountain person. I'm more, you know, an oceans, a water person, but the mountains here for some reason speak to me in the beauty. I'm just going to say yes. So anyway, those mean nothing.
All right.
We have 10, 15. You want to do it?
Well, sure. But I just said don't miss that 4.
Yes. 10, 18.
23. 27.
So that's 27. That's
Tied with Bentonville.
tied with Bentonville, but you know, then you have the added bonus here of the airport. And you know, I do have sponsors here. You know, while we were here, we met with Scratch, who's got a lot of cool things going on, and Alan Lim, always just, you know, sports scientist that I work with and would be fun to have around and to help make sure that everything's dialed. Yeah. Bobby's here, but again, we're not trying to make a decision off of those things.
They're hard to ignore.
They are, which is really kind of sad. I think, yeah, big reason I want to move somewhere, not just for my career, is because I think that will as well entice my family to move, because they won't be thinking I'm going to hop around soon.
Yeah. But I don't think either of our families have really, I mean, I came to Boulder for a few days as a child, but I mean, that was 20 plus years ago.
They've never checked it out.
So
now, you know, yeah, we're going to check out Bend. We'll do the videos for Bellingham, Bend, and then
you're going to get a decision video.
Yeah. So I apologize for all those negative, you know, wearing black and no.
I'm going to find something really bright for the next one.
Cool. All right.
Thank you. Oh, I tripped on a pine cone.